What's going on, guys? This is the Illegal Defense, episode 9 of the NFL portion. We're going to get right into it. We have the Ravens and the Bucks. The Ravens took care of business on the road, came out on top against the Bucks, 27-22. Bucks kind of made a late run towards the end of the game, but the Ravens recovered the onside kick, obviously, and they took care of business. So,
Yeah, and this is actually a game that we talked about. We both went different ways in the best bets. You picked against your own team in the Ravens, and
yeah.
I kind of figured, really, I didn't figure anything. I just looked at the trends and I said, all right, if I'm going to put money on one thing or the other, the Bucks have yet to really show the type of fight that we expect from them.
Yeah.
And now even looking back at it, we had the Bucks as a best bet to open Week 1 against the Cowboys. They covered that spread no problem, but they even in that game that might have been their best game so far, and even in that game they didn't really assert their dominance over them.
Right.
So yeah, just looking at it, I knew the Ravens need the win. We know that they are trying to compete in that tough AFC North division, and they had some things not go their way already so far against a Bucks team on the road that hasn't really shown us enough yet. Um, I rolled with the Ravens. They had their trouble in this game too, though. Like you said, the Ravens needed that onside kick to, keep them in the game late, and
Right.
they were able to execute and get the job done. But they've showed their struggles as well, and this is a team that, as far as the AFC goes, we know we have the two monsters in the Chiefs and the
And the
Bills.
Bills. Yeah.
Outside of them, we did a segment on the top teams in the league,
And
and the Ravens made our top five kind of based on their potential because they do have the potential to get into a fight with those guys and be able to come out victorious if they, play their game and force their opponents to come to their level and engage in their type of football. So yeah, Lamar Jackson is able to get the job done. We saw after the game the whole holding the sign up with
yeah, with
talking about getting
Cam.
paid and all that. So yeah, look, Lamar wants his money. He's trying to get these wins. And I'm sure as a competitor, he wants to make a real playoff run.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to do much in the playoffs. Obviously, they're in a situation where they're facing tough teams most weeks. They need every win they could get to make sure they get in the playoffs. The higher seeding, the better. So
Right.
yeah, they're certainly on a journey, and they pick up a big win here against a solid Bucks team.
Yeah, and the good thing, the thing they, I mean, they lost Andrews in the middle of the game, so that
Mm-hmm.
was, the Isaiah Likely, he had to step up, and he had
Great
a
game.
great game,
Game of his career so far. I mean,
and
not that many games in, but still.
right, but still, and that goes, and one, it's a great game. Two, you gain a little bit more trust with Lamar, and maybe he'll get him more involved with some double tight end sets, that maybe Greg Roman would draw up. And then three, it's like it's great to have, you know, on not only on offense, on special teams. He was able to get the onside kick that they needed and things like that. So I think a great game to have for him and just for the Ravens in general. And so, Ravens took care of business and on to the next week.